Welcome back. The NFL season is still young, but we've already seen some great quarterback play, some poor quarterback play, and whatever the heck is going on in Cleveland. I'm joined by David and Josh to analyze a few NFL quarterbacks and play some paper football. So guys, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you 3 quarterback-related questions, and whoever I feel answered the question the best gets their opportunity to kick the extra point with one of these handcrafted beauties. So let's start with Josh. Who do you think has been the best quarterback so far?
Well, besides the obvious choice, I would have to say Ben Roethlisberger. In the last 2 games alone, he's thrown 9 touchdowns. And not counting the debacle that was the Eagles game, he's thrown for 3 touchdowns in every single one of his games.
But see, the problem here is the obvious choice that you were talking about is Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has been the man this season, 1,740 yards through 5 games. That's ridiculous. He had a 500-yard game and then followed it up the next week by beating the Broncos. One of the best defenses in the league. It's just not fair right now. Matt Ryan, he's been a good quarterback before, but he's never played at this level.
But my thing is, Ben Roethlisberger has proven time and time again that he's an elite quarterback. Matt Ryan has been Matty Ice.
He has been an elite quarterback.
Very cold.
But this year, Matt Ryan has been the best.
Yeah, both these guys have been great so far this year. I think they'll both contend for MVP down the stretch. But Matt Ryan, his stats have looked a little better so far. So, David, kick the extra point.
Can't argue with the numbers.
You want to make a goalpost for him? Oh, and it didn't get there.
Whiffed it.
A little short. All right, let's move on to David. Who do you think has had the most disappointing season so far?
So far, I think that it has to be the guy that had so much attention on him in the offseason. Ryan Fitzpatrick held out against the Jets for so long, arguing that he was a great quarterback. He was as good as somebody like Sam Bradford. Obviously, that's wrong now. But he wanted like $18,000 a year, or $18K a year. And the Jets were like, you're not worth it. And so far this season, he's proved that he really wasn't worth it. No. Through the first 4 games, he threw 2 touchdowns and had 10 picks. Come on.
I mean, he's no RG3 with a contract or Osweiler with his contract. I do think Fitzpatrick has a lot of experience compared to those guys, but I really do feel like he's let the Jets down. However, I was originally going to say Aaron Rodgers was the biggest disappointment, but just because he isn't helping my fantasy team doesn't mean he's been disappointing. The Packers are 4-1, if I'm not mistaken, or 3-1 because they had a bye. I think the most disappointing player this year has been Andy Dalton. The Bengals are 2-3. That they do not look like a playoff team. They've lost pretty close games, but I really do feel like he's not been the leader that the Bengals need.
But the thing is with Andy Dalton, he's always been consistently the most inconsistent player in football. You just can't ignore that. So, I can't say he's been disappointing.
I mean, in the regular season, he's always been good. It's just the playoffs is where he falls apart.
I do agree with that, though. We kind of expect Andy Dalton mediocrity at this point. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Fitz magic is gone right now.
Yeah, but when
you've got I know.
So do you want to kick
an
extra?
AJ Green.
We've got another extra point coming up here.
I'm looking like Roberto Aguayo over here. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
don't pop your ACL like the Jen Cow, one of that.
At least I'm not Blair Walsh right now.
Our last quarterback to talk about. Who do you think has been the most valuable to his team so far? Josh, what do you think?
Again, there's an obvious answer that I've chosen is Dak Prescott. The Cowboys would be nothing without his leadership.
Granted, what about Ezekiel Elliott? In his leadership, he's a rookie.
I was going to bring him up. Prescott has not put up great numbers. However, he's not caused a lot of turnovers like a certain other Dallas quarterback does. And I really feel like as a rookie, with the Cowboys being 4-1, he's been completely invaluable to the Cowboys.
My problem with Dak, though, is Jerry Jones just went on camera and said, he's still not our quarterback. This is Tony Romo's team.
Well, Jerry Jones is delusional. He's completely
Who would you go with?
My man, Sam Bradford, for the Minnesota Vikings. The team is undefeated. Sam Bradford came into the system 9 days before his first start. That's incredible. He has 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And I get that their defense is good.
Yeah,
but he's killing the clock.
Not good, the best in the league. Seriously, I don't think he's as valuable as Prescott has been to the Cowboys.
Look at their offense. Adrian Peterson?
Gone.
Stephon Diggs missing games. And what has been consistent? Vikings winning games. Because Sam Bradford doesn't turn the ball over.
Bradford has been surprising, I'll give you that, but I do think their defense is more valuable to that team's 5-0 start, where Dak Prescott has performed really well. I think he's very valuable to the Cowboys. So, Josh, go ahead and attempt an extra point.
Right. It's harder than it looks.
Call me Vinatieri, because I'm about to sink this. Okay. Ready? Pressure's all on me.
And it was a bad snap. That's all the time we have for football, but don't go anywhere. Evan will be right back to preview the college basketball season.